up, MP?
Get ready to light it up tonight. Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Magic. For the Spurs, they are firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Magic, Spurs, coming up next on 2K Sports.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
And to be fair, guys, MP's been subpar in these rivalry games. The intensity that you need to play in this atmosphere, it's been lacking. MP and his team have to figure out a way tonight to raise their level.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Collier. And it's Richardson in at the 3. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Carter with the screen. MP finds Carter. MP, that's for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Sochan. Webb against Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
MP with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. A 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Here's Collier. Pass to Wembanyama. Sochan with the ball. Now Wembanyama. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you can't simulate the length of Wemby. He's just so much to deal with down low.
MP looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Collier. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Pass to Sohan. They set the pick. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Richardson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Richardson. Goes back up. Orlando grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Castle. Over to the left wing. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Shot from free throw range. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Steps back to the middle. Here's Sohan. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
MP passes to Webb. Here is Carter.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is 2 handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Magic trail by 4. Now, MP. He's got 8. And Cunningham with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Here's MP. With the shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. MP's got 10 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
To the wing right side. Pass to Sohan. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
MP finds Carter. Stolen. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And then Cunningham slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP, no good. Sohan with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. And San Antonio has possession. 4-point game. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Castle. Carter pulls it in.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
MP. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked it. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
MP, good. MP's got 12 in the game.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Here's Castle, covered by MP. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Another miss by MP.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. On the court for San Antonio. They've got McDaniels. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the 4. And so, MP will bring it up for Orlando. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He finished with 49 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Let's take a moment here to get... So it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Spurs.
Well, obviously, they saw a weakness they wanted.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Spurs leading by 11. They've got MP. Webb out there with Carter. Then there's Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Collier. Al Richardson. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot is on the way. Webb pulls it in. Webb's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Carter sets the pick for MP. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Richardson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And the basket by Castle. Castle's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Sohan. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sohan's got 7 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Spurs leading by 13. Richardson the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Here's MP. Another shot. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Webb, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. For Orlando, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
The Spurs making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Castle, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at San Antonio, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And right now for the Magic, they're still a real contender, no doubt. Not quite meeting expectations, but you know they're going to be shooting for the top spot as this season rolls along.
Here's MP. Webb kicks to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for MP. Oh, good with the triple.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. MP outside, looking to get it going.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.